What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to install a hitch on this 22 Rav4. To start, we need to remove the rear bumper. If you need help on removing the rear bumper, I have a video out that is more in depth on removing this rear bumper. I'll leave a link up above. After you get the rear bumper, you're going to want to remove the 3 14s that are in here on that side and over here, and remove this core support, and then we'll just discard this because this is where the hitch is going to sit, right here. Next, you want to remove these little stickers right here because behind that's a threaded hole. There's one there and one right there, and then on the inside of the frame rail there's one there, and then one, let's see if you can see it, right there. And then the same on the opposite side. Kind of hard to see that one. There's one there, and one there, and those two there. These bottom plugs that are underneath the frame rail, you don't have to worry about those. It only bolts to the sides and kind of clamps around this. Here's the part number for the factory hitch. So in the box you'll get the actual hitch assembly, and it comes with the Toyota plug. And then in this box here, it comes with your receiver and pin. There's no ball, so you have to order that separately. And then this is, in this box comes your mounting hardware. And then in this box here, this is your mounting plates. So there's these two, and then there's two below this. You also get this little trim ring. We're gonna do a trim on the bumper, and this is kind of cover up any scratch marks. And then there's the instructions. So I like to set out all my hardware. You have these 8 smaller bolts. You'll put a washer on each one of those, and you have 4 of the longer ones. I put a washer on, and then after it goes through the bracket and the hitch, you'll put another washer and then a nut. These flat brackets will go mount to the inside of the frame rail by these 2 holes here, one on each side, and then the bent ones go on the outside of the frame rail. These 2 things are shims that if it doesn't line up, you can put them in here as spacers. I've never needed to use these, but they throw them into the kit just in case. So we're going to use these 8 smaller bolts to mount these brackets to the frame rail. Don't put them completely tight, but get them close, so there's a little bit of wiggle room for when we put the hitch on. It makes it a little bit easier to bolt up. So now that we got the brackets mounted up, they're kind of loose, so they can wiggle around. The longer bolts with washers are going to go from the outside and then go through like that, and then the hitch will sit here, and then you'll put the washer and nut on the outside, and then we'll do the same on this side. Now that we got the hitch up and the bolts through, now we can tighten all the bolts on this side for both brackets and these mounting bolts here, and then the same on this side. Next, we need to cut a hole in the bumper right in this area where the hitch is going to come through. In the instruction manual, they give you a template to cut, but I've had these come where this wasn't actually to size. This is a template I use right here, but I traced it and did all these measurements so you can verify that you got the correct size cut out. So I just center my template right in the center of these 2 lines here, and just put one piece of tape And then down here you want this to sit right on the lower edge of the bumper. And so we're going to cut across this and then up and around. So what I like to do is just get it here, and then I'll take a marker and just mark all the way around this template, and then I can just cut on the line I drew. So now we got our hole cut, and it's got kind of scratched up, but that's what this piece is for right here. So it's just a trim ring. It's got that little V on there. So you'll just start it down here on the bottom and just slowly work it up and around, and then all the way back to itself. Alright, that's what the hole looks like after putting the trim ring on. Cleans it up pretty nice. So now we can go ahead and reinstall this bumper. Alright, so here's the finished product. Came out looking pretty good. Hopefully this video was helpful. I'll catch you next time.